your grade point average. We're going to make your report card in Excel. Okay, report card in Excel. So here we go. We're going to do some basic formulas, some of the ones we saw in the first day. So we're going to start with another blank one. We're going to start with a blank. So again, if you don't see it, we're using Excel today. We're going to make a GPA, or your grade point average. You're going to do your basic report card. Okay, so we can start at the very top. Remember, let's do a little refresher because we just started in Excel. Again, across the top we have columns that have letters, and along the side rows with numbers. And when we make a formula, we refer to the letter and the number. Okay, we'll make a couple formulas today. Sum, we've already saw that one, and then we'll have media, maximum, and then for ambitious, we will do what's called a Vlookup table, where we find the best grade, the highest grade that you have, and then we spit that out at the end. You'll see that. Okay, so if we're ambitious. Okay, so let's put our name in the upper corner there. We'll say report card, and you put your name in there. So again, for A1, there's two places. You can either double click here, or you can click in here to input your data. So right here, you can put in report card. Yeah. Okay, don't put my name, put your name. Okay. When you're done, you hit the little green checkbox. Boom. Now again, we already talked about that. Look what happened. It goes over top of the things. Again, you can either make the column bigger, or you can do the wrapping. To do the wrapping is located right there at the very top. See how it says word wrap. I'm going to do the word wrap so my name goes underneath it. So you see this box right here, word wrap. If you click on that, boom, it should go down to the second line. I got that. Next, we're going to choose a logo for our school. I'm going to do high school because I love high school. It was okay. Okay, so go and find your logo for your high school. I'm going to find the logo of my high school. Here we go. Here we go. Go to Google. You're looking for an image. I'm going to do the logo for my high school. North Hills. Oops, North Hills High School. PA. There it is. North Hills High School. That's where I went to high school. #1 football team in the country. The year after I graduated. But still, the year I was there, they won every game, of course. They didn't lose a game for like 4 years. They lose a game for 4 years. So to steal a logo and put it into Excel, it's very easy. You can copy right off the internet. I'm going to right-click on the graphic here. Copy image. I'm going to right-click on the logo for my school. Copy image. I'm going to go to the Excel. Find a different, don't put it on there, just anywhere over here. You can move it when you're done. I'm just going to put it here for right now. The paste is right here under home, paste. You can say paste. And then again, once you have it, you can put it anywhere you want. Okay, so just get it in there. Get your logo there. See what you can do. Again, I just copied and pasted directly from the internet. Here we go. I'm going to move it over here. Okay, let's put in some grades. Let's first box. I'm going to go over here to B. Let's just do B. I'm going to just kind of organize it a little bit nicer. I don't know. I'm going to do B. I don't feel like B. So this would be classes. Units, right? So some classes have more units. PE's usually have what, a half a unit, right, or something like that, right? So you might have units. What else would you have? You'd have your grade, right? Whatever. And what else would we have on our report card? We have a class. We have a unit. We have a grade. What else is in there? Help me out here. Anything else? Units earned? Yeah, earned versus like attempted, earned. I don't know. I don't know how to calculate that when my brain is not functioning. I can add things up, I can subtract things. I'm not sure about grades or GPA. How about we put percentage? We put our grade percentage. How about that? How about a percent? I don't know. Okay, last one, we'll put percent. Okay, so we might make classes a little bit bigger to make your column a little bigger. You can drag across. Do you see how I can make this a little bigger? Let's put a line underneath there too. So what I mean by that is we can make things that's a little bit more nicer. If we click on classes, there is a way to put a line under there, isn't it? Yeah, this one right here. See it right here? Bottom border. Boom. It gives you a line. You can't really see it. There, you can see it there. If I move it away, do you see that? There's like a little line you can put underneath it right there. So it kind of differentiates between classes in there. In fact, let's give some color. Remember, if we can select this whole row right here by putting my arrow in the row right here and then go to the color. Let's color this line so we got it nice. I did a nice yellow. How about that? I don't know. There we go. Okay, what was your first period class? Music. Second period class, math. Third period class, pottery. Fourth period class, physics. How do you spell physics? Physics. No, my physics was the last period. It was after lunch. I got an A. Yes. And the teacher, I had the same teacher my father had. What? We both had the same physics teacher. No way. He was retiring the year I was in his class. Did you use his book? No. How do you spell physics? Did I spell it wrong? P-H-Y-S-I-C? Is that close? Oh, with an S at the end. Okay. Photography, I had that. And then I had PE. Okay. So music was, how many units for music? 4? Math was probably 4. Pottery was probably 3. Physics was probably 4. Photography was 2. PE was usually 1 or a half. So the grade, what did I get for music? Whoosh. A+ for sure, grade A. Math, ooh, I got B in math. Pottery, I got an A. Physics, I got an A. Photography, I got a B. The teacher didn't like me because he caught me smoking in the bathroom. PE, I got an A. Yeah, he took the cigarette too. It lit, and he walked over to the classroom and put it on my desk. Still smoking. Put it right in the middle of my desk. Yes. Trouble. I was bad. Okay, music. What do I got? 95%. Let's do some numbers here. Math. I got 82. Pottery. I got 100. Physics. I got 92. Photography. I got what did we get? We got a B, huh? Oh, that's good. 85. PE, I got 100. I could run the mile in 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Not bad. Okay, so we got some numbers. We got some grades in there. We got some units in there. We have, oh, let me move this over just a little bit. What else would we need there? Oh, date. Let's put the date in there. Remember we did that date? I'll give you a minute to get there. Let me pause for just a minute here. Let's put the date up here next to our name there. We'll put, let's put date, and then, oh, date, and then below date, let's put today's date. If you remember how to put today's date, you click in here, and I don't remember. Remember, we made a mistake last class, but we won't make that same mistake. Okay, it's called today, but I don't know how to do it. So what can I do? Well, if you look right here in the FX right here, you'll see there's one that says FX. Do you see it right here? If you click on that, it'll give you a whole bunch of functions over here. And look, it remembered from last time I used recently today. Do you see that? If you don't have it, then you can type it in, TODAY right there. Did you see that? It's kind of like a search box. Again, it's this FX. It's right here. See the FX right there. You click on there, you get this search box up, you get which one you want, you choose the one and say insert function right there, boom, and it'll put it in there all ready for you. Remember to hit the green checkbox when you're done, boom, it puts it in there right there. Okay, did you see how I did that? Okay, again, it's like a little search box. You just click here, it pops up there. You might know what you want to do, but you're not sure how to do it. Type it in there, it finds it, and it says insert. Okay, let's add our number of units up. So again, we just said add. So let's put a little box down here below the units. Let's put total. So the total units, we want to add all of these up. Remember, the word is sum for add. So we're going to add all these up again. I just typed in the word total, and I'm going to put it here below the word total. To do that, I'm going to go, there is some functions over here. You'll notice right here. There's the sum function right there. It's kind of like this symbol right here. Do you see it? If you click on it, it thinks you want to do all the ones above it, which is kind of what we want to do, but we don't want to include these ones here, right? And notice how it puts these marching ants, we like to call them marching ants. They look like marching ants. I don't know, the ants are all gone anyways. All the bugs are gone anyway, so imagine the kids in the future won't even know what ants are. But they're called marching ants right now. If you hold down the shift key, you can select what you want. I don't want these ones down here. You can just hold the shift key down and select the ones you want. Again, I'm clicking and then holding the shift key down and clicking. And then when you're done doing that, notice it put the formula in there for you. And what formulas always start with a equal sign, right? And then it has there, and then you got your round bracket. And when you hit the checkbox, boom, I got 18 units in total. Everybody got that? I'm going to go for the first one here. And no, I'm going to go over here. I'm so sorry. Down here, I'm going to go, what are we doing? We're doing the grade point average. There we go. I'm going to click below here. And we're going to average this number here. Okay, to do that, you want to do it by hand? Let's do it by hand. We'll type an equal sign. We'll go average, A-V-E-R-A-G-E, round bracket. What is the number we're starting with? We're doing columns, so we got an E here, and this is a 5, E5. So we're going to type in E5 with a colon in between. Then we're going to go down here to this one, which is E10. E10, oops, I got too many things going on here. 10, and then we're going to hit a round bracket like that. And then when we're all done, if you remember, we hit the little green checkbox, boom. And you get a crazy number because what? It's going to do with decimal places. If you don't want decimal places, there is an option to remove them under the insert window. Or where's the page? Where is it? I know there's a way to remove decimal places. Right here, this one. It's under general here. See the little decimal places? We go boom, 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 boom. Right here, this one. It's under number here. Okay, so see if you can do it. So again, the next one will be max and min. So let's just put it over here, I guess. Best class grade. Best class grade. And so we want to do what? We want to find the maximum in this range here. So again, best class grade. I'm going to come up to my formula. I'm going to hit an equal sign there. In fact, no, let's look it up. The teacher just said well, max. Didn't the teacher say max? I don't remember where max is. Well, let's try it. We'll click under FX over here where the search bar is. Let's type in max. Max. It is max. Max. Max for maximum. Double click on max. It's going to ask you what's the range. You notice over here, it's giving you an option over here. Do you see that? So there's a couple ways of putting in the numbers for the range over here. One of them is if you hit this little arrow here, it'll go and ask you to kind of select the area on the screen. Or you'll notice right now, you don't want E13. We want to go from E5 to E10. So I'm going to change that E13 to E5. And then over here is going to be E10. And it should be a whole range. I don't know why it's is it going to give me a range there? No, it has the comma there. Notice the reason the comma is there because it thinks I only want these two. I don't want those two. I want the whole range. So yeah, that's not going to give us any good. If we click here and we can drag there. Drag here. Oh, here we go. E5 colon E10. That's where I should have put in there. When you're done, hit the checkbox. Of course, 100% is my max. Let's do minimum. Worst. Is that worst? How do you spell worst? R-O-S-T. Worst. Is that worst? There you go. Worst grade. English. Again, I'm going to go over here into my formula box, and we're going to go into min, M-I-N, for min. And we're going to do, what's the numbers I want? I want to go again from here to here, drag across there, and then hit the checkbox, and 82 is my worst grade. So see if you can do that. I'll pause for a minute, and then we'll do some. Continue here. Again, the one we want to do is Vlookup, so I don't know how to do that. So I can go and search under Help, and I can go up here to Excel Help. Do you see the help in the upper corner? And I'm going to type in Vlookup. Notice it starts coming up with information down here. This looks close. What's Vlookup Refresher? Vlookup Refresher. There we go. Vlookup is one of the most popular useful functions in Excel. But it's hard to remember the formula if you don't use it that often. If all you want is the syntax for Vlookup, here it is. Let me show you again. So again, you're looking up a value into a table. So you have a table of data. The column is what row are you doing. That's why they have to be next to each other. And then there's a range. And so here we can look it up here. Open the card. No. Oh, what was this? I guess I can't pull this card thing out here. Let's watch a video. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing that they did was they needed to find what word am I looking for. That's apple, right? So what word? Then they're probably going to pull out the value. We want to do it kind of opposite. We're going to look at the value and then pull out the word. Does that make sense? Yes. Notice how he does all columns, okay? And they have to be next to each other, so we're going to have to rearrange our data. We're going to have to move the one column over next to the word. So the one that has the numbers in it, whatever your grade point average number, we're going to have to move that over next to the word because they have to be next to each other. Do you see that? That's a problem with this formula. You would think that you could choose any column. I don't know why it would make you do that. Then what column do you want? And then false is, you have to put the word false in to make sure it's an exact match. And then it pulls out the data. Notice how it pulled 50 out. See 50 right there? Because it looks at apples, looked at these two columns, found a match of apples, and pulled this number and put it there. Does that make sense? Let's try it. So we're going to have to reorder our stuff, which is going to be kind of a challenge. We'll leave this open in case we need it. We actually need to get this data over to here. The problem is, if we try and get this data over here, what's going to happen is that, will this work? Because I can't just move this and put it over there, can I? I don't know. Let's try. Let's put an extra row in here. How about that? We'll click on here and let's insert a column. How do we insert a column? You'll notice over here, so I'm going to select the one with the numbers, and I'm going to make a blank one that's next to it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Select the column you want, which is this one. I'm going to go over here under home. You see it says insert right here. Do you see that? I'm going to hold down. I want to insert a sheet column, not a cell, a column. Insert sheet columns like that, and it puts it next to it. Oh, I put it on that side. It moved it over. But that's okay. No, that's not okay. Let's undo that. How about we click on this one and then go insert sheet column. Boom. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. See if you can do that. Again, I selected C, and then I went insert column right there. Everything should stay the same. Think about it. I just moved everything over one column. Why is my formula still recognizing it? Well, it recognizes it because it recognized that you moved it over. See, now instead of E, it says F5 and F10. That's how smart Excel is, right? Excel knew to move the column over and adjust your formula. That's why we do spreadsheets. Okay? Okay, so how can I move this stuff over to here? What if I just select it all? Let's try it. And then just drag. No, dragging doesn't work. Wouldn't that be nice? No. How about if we cut it? How about that? Put it cut on the keyboard. Command X. Come over here, select all this right over here, and hit Command V. Ooh, that worked. Try that. Again, I'll do it again. Here we go. I want to select all this stuff. Be careful what you click on. If you drag down like this, oh, I want the percent sign. Drag down. You notice that? Drag down. I'm going to hit Command X on the keyboard. X for cut. I want to remove this out of here. Take it out. I'm going to select the same amount of cells. Whenever you're copying and pasting inside of Excel, you want to be able to put it in the same amount over here. So I'm going to select the same amount over there. Do you see that? And I hit Command V on the keyboard. Oh, let's look at our formula now. Wow, look how smart Excel is. It changed my formula. Look, it's got C5 and C10 now. How smart could that be? It's smarter than... So, worst grade, how about right underneath there we put in which class? Or the class, no. How about class name? Class name. And we're going to put it right there. So, we want the name of the class that got 82%. You ready? Here we go. We're going to put a Vlookup here. Now, the easiest way to do the Vlookup is to actually have it do it for you. And here's how we do it. Again, we're going to go to the FX over here. Or, another option is there's a giant box up here called Formulas. Do you see that? If you click up here on Formulas, you'll see there's a whole bunch of formulas. Look at them all in there. You got your math. You got your lookup right there. Hey. And then there's a whole bunch of them. We want the lookup one. So, again, I click the box that said Formulas. And then I go over here to where it says Lookup and Reference. Hold the mouse down and you'll notice the very last one in the list says Vlookup, right? So let's go all the way down there. Boom. Okay, so the first value is the first box where we're matching. And again, we already said it's going to be this one right here, right there. So I'm going to click on that one. Ready? Boom. Puts it in there. And the reason why it's not putting 82, you don't want the 82, you want the value that's in here, right? Don't use whole numbers. You never use whole numbers. Okay, so we want the value that's in there, which is basically H. What is that, 13? 13, right? Everybody got that? Okay. What is the array? What is an array? Well, it's a group. An array is a group of things. Okay, so we're going to go over here, and I like to use the shift key for this one. I'm going to click here. Oh no, don't click there yet. Hold on, click there. Click down here to where it says table array first. Sorry, click here first. Make sure this is still whatever H13. Click here, table array. Again, I'm going to click on the music, and I'm going to hold the shift key down and click on this one. I use shift when I do this. I click here, and I hold the shift key down there. You could drag, but dragging is evil in this program. Dragging is evil in this program. Everybody got that? Okay. We can practice it. Let me finish here. Okay. Okay. Now, next option is it's asking you what column you want. Okay. So we want column 1. So it's going to look out of all this data and look for a match, which is, of course, is 82. It's going to look for all this stuff. And it says, oh, here's a match. What data do you want to pull out? We want the data in column 1. We want this word. Okay, so here we go. We want the data in column 1. So down here it says column index. See that? We're going to put a 1 in there. Boom. Then the range here is a logical thing. You have to put the word false in, F-A-L-S-E, and then say done. Oh, wait, what do I? Oh, hit the green button. Hit the green button. Right here, boom. Oh, it did give me an NA. Oh, NA result. Why am I getting an NA result? Column left. I made a mistake. Hold on. Is it false? Hold on. I was close. I was so close. It makes sense to me. We want this value, B, this, to C, that. We want the data in the first column, and we want false. Maybe I need true. How about true? True. No, I still got an A. I can't read this. Hold on. I was so close. My logic was there. I just did it wrong. Whatever. I can't delete anything. Evil. Okay, let me do it again. I'm going to take the numbers this time. I'm going to cut them out of here. Let me cut these out. You don't have to do this. Let me just do it. Let me cut. What do I? Oh, I need these numbers. I need to cut them, and let me put them here. There we go. Okay, so I got the numbers over here. Okay, so let me try this again. So I put the numbers on the left side of the thing. Let's try that. Okay, let me try this. So then we're going to do Vlookup again. So we want, what value was this? This was this one. Okay, 82. The table is going to be between here and here. And then we want column 2, which is this one, which has the thing. And then we put false in there, and that worked. Okay, it worked that way. The problem was, and let me pause this. Let me move my thing over a little bit here. So first one I'm going to save, go under File, Save As. I'm going to save Excel, and this is going to be my GPA Jeff's GPA, and save that. Next, we're going to save as a PDF because I want you to turn in a PDF. So we're going to go under File, Save As, and we're going to change the option to PDF. And then we want to save as a, what's long and skinny? Landscape, right? Does it give us an option to save as landscape? No, it just did it. Let's try. Oh, how about we change the layout to orientation to landscape? Page layout, orientation, landscape, and then save as PDF. File, save as, because that's going to be a better PDF, because it's going to fit everything. See how the dotted line is on the other side now? See that? Because this is like the print line. This is where the print line. So again, to change the orientation is under page layout orientation right there. Do you see that? And then if you look at it, here it is, PDF. I can't open a PDF. Hold on 1 minute. I'm having an issue here. Does everybody have a PDF problem like me? Yeah, I think there's a problem with Acrobat now. I guess we can open in preview, yeah. There it is. Okay, what happened now? All your files got deleted? Okay, make sure you turn in any canvas, log in right now, turn in any canvas.